Hello and welcome back to another DIY video. Before we get started, make sure you give me that thumbs up to help with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the bottom right hand corner. And we're going to get started on my Toyota Tacoma. I'm going to be installing these side steps. It looks like they're not rock sliders, but it should be a pretty nice upgrade from what I have. Let's get started. So notice with mine, it doesn't really need it, but it is getting worn. So I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade it to these I got on Amazon. They're actually pretty cheap. Should be a nice upgrade. I'm going to do it obviously on both sides. You got to take these off first though, and then we're going to reinstall the new ones. Alright, so before you get started, you want to just get everything in the right orientation. I'm just looking at the instructions just to see which brackets go where, but it is pretty straightforward, so I don't think we're going to run into a lot of issues. And hopefully I can get some good angles before it gets too dark. Well, it got dark, so I'm going to have to do a night video, which I do not like to do. But let's go ahead and get started. You need a 12mm bit and a 13mm bit. But we need to take off the stock running board first. When you get under the car, there's going to be 2 right here, 2 in the middle, 2 in the rear, but under the car. Alright, we're going to do the front driver's side first. One and two. Alright, you actually want to keep just this one in here, just so it can hold it for you so it doesn't fall on you. Let's go to the middle. Alright, now we're going to go over to the middle. Just a little bit down. Try to get the camera right. Here, there's 2. Whoop. Again, don't take it all the way off because you want it to hold it in place. Now let's go back to there's 2 more in the rear. Alright, last 2's in the rear. It's right there. Try to reposition the camera. Alright, these are going to be the last 2 in the rear. It's going to be hard to hold this camera, but there's the one. There's another one right here that you might not be able to see. Well, there it is. Put the camera in. And here we go. Alright, you see how this is already loose? Now we're going to zoom out. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see how I'm going to drop the running board. Alright, so you saw how I removed that. Now let's go ahead and get our new one right here prepared. You just have to install these little brackets. It's 2 bolts up here, 2 bolts right here, and 2 bolts right here. Alright, now you take this little bracket right here. There you see that little insert right here. There's one more in the bottom. So you just line it up, put in our screws. Okay, you're actually going to do the same thing for that one right there and the one all the way back there. Same process, so I'm not going to show all that. That's pretty straightforward stuff. Alright, so this right here, let me zoom in. You notice the brackets right here? I didn't tighten them. You do want to put them on, but you don't want to tighten them just yet, because you want to get under the car so you have a little bit of movement. Alright, now to reinstall this, you would just put it on the same way you took it off. I'm going to try to keep the video kind of short, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. If you like this, make sure you give me that thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on the bottom right hand corner, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after here in just a few minutes once I'm actually done. So just a little bit of a tip, if you use a jack stand just to hold it up right here, it's not overly heavy, it's just kind of awkward when you're laying on your back. But if you have this jack stand holding up right here, then you can get in the middle on your laying down on your back, and then use your feet to kick this up right there while you put all the fasteners in. But that is what helped me. Alright, so here is the finished product. It turned out really well. I like it a lot. Super easy modification if you're trying to upgrade those side steps. These are obviously not rock sliders, but still very nice. And I like how it's textured. So I think these were about 300 bucks on Amazon, so very cheap and affordable. I'm gonna wrap it up. If you like it, again, thumbs up, subscribe. Sorry about the nighttime filming. I didn't realize it was gonna get dark this quick, so